Alright, altos, here's prayer being, which is for September 10th. We're going to look first at the end of the piece, because I wanted to clear up a little bit of confusion. Starting on page 7, there are 8 pages in this piece. Notice that there's 3-part oohs that measure 61. Very important. Here though is what it sounds like with all 3 parts together. And there's the next note. So you're starting here on E's, altos. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then there's your next note. Here it is with the second sopranos. 1, 2, 3. 2. Listen to that crunch at the end. And you have this note. All through the night. Now notice here, after through the night, the amen starts. You're with the sopranos, and you'll notice earlier in the piece, you'll see this, but you set it out. Then, and so forth. Now look at the end of the second line, I and you and me, the very last measure. Sopranos sing the first note by themselves, and you follow in after. Now I find it might be easier for you to sing that F in tune if you sing the first note with the sopranos, okay? So you might ignore that rest if it's easier for you, and you're coming off this note in the middle on B. Ever shall be I in you. And you wouldn't just go I, you just do I in you. I've always found that to be easier instead of just jumping in on a note right under what the sopranos are singing. So take that as you will. If you can sing right on that. Now notice there's a split on the second measure of the last line. You. The second sopranos will sing that. Okay, so you sing the rest, and just the bottom note on only you and me. So here is the last page, starting on the second measure, the amen. It's alto, soprano. Forever shall be I in you, and only you and me. And you hold it to the end, getting softer. All right, back to the beginning. There we are. You sing this note, notice the men are singing right under you. Okay, so it starts out like this. Oops, sorry. Okay, so it's very important that you know there's a crunch there at measure 5. Okay, what you need to do is listen to the C at in the introduction, the bottom note. You hear this. You're singing here. Here's what the intro sounds like. Does that seem familiar there? The soprano only, and then the alto. faster. Back to the faster tempo. With the sopranos here. It's important that your Mi is nice and high.